Hi, my name is Tony Brown. I'm a personal trainer and I offer cardio and strength building programs as well as nutrition plans tailored for you. Let me help you make health and fitness a lifestyle. Email me at alphabodies925@gmail.com for more details. Visit my website at alphabodies925.com. Follow me on Instagram at alphabodies925. The first 25 emails will either get my cardio program or strength building program for free, nutrition plan not included. Don't wait to get in shape. Start now.
Game Kings, the definition of game, documentary, coming soon. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. So, there's this movie on Netflix called 365 DNI, which stands for 365 days. And basically, this movie is about this dude who's a gangster. And he ends up kidnapping some chick. And he says, I'm going to keep you here for 365 days until you fall in love with me. So basically, he's like, I'm going to kidnap you. And if you don't fall in love with me before the 365 days is up, I'll let you go. But I'm going to have you with me. You understand what I'm saying? Until, and I'm going to try to make you fall in love with me. Right? So that's basically the story. Right now, I suggest you guys watch this movie on Netflix, right? It's not really that great of a movie, but there's a lot you guys can learn about women and female nature, because what you gotta understand is a lot of women love this fucking movie. Like, this shit's been like number one on Netflix for a minute. You feel what I'm saying? I'm watching this shit and I'm just like, I'm like, this is cool, because it's showing how women feel about sex, about men being dominant. You feel what I'm saying? About the shit that turns them on. You understand? Because see, what you guys can learn from this movie is you have to understand that there's a way that women pretend or act, in social situations. Like, women will act like they're not sexual. Women will act like they, don't get freaky. Women will act like they're these, innocent virgins all the time, right? But a lot of time, what women really want is they want a guy to grab them by the neck. You understand? Bend them over, fuck the shit out of them. Consensually, though. You understand what I'm saying? It still needs consent. So don't, you know what I'm saying? What I want you guys to sort of get is the sort of themes or the ideas from the movie, but don't necessarily take it too literally. You understand? Don't take it too literally. One of the main things that I think make women gravitate to this and really like this is because you have in the movie a man who is desiring a woman so much to the point where he's like, I'm gonna kidnap you, and I want you to fall in love with me because I want you so bad. And there's all this sexual tension there. So it's like the guy is validating her by giving her all this attention. He wanted her so bad to the point he kidnaps her. So now she's validated even more, like, I'm so awesome that the dude had to fucking kidnap me. And on top of that, he's like, listen, even though I want to have sex with you, I'm not going to touch you at all. So you ain't got to worry about that. And whenever you're ready to touch me, that's when we can do something. So it's this thing where a woman's like, wow, like, I get this, handsome, awesome, sexy, rich dude who wants to be with me so bad. Out of all these other women he can get, he wants me so bad that he's going to kidnap me, right? And even though he wants to have sex with me, I don't have to do anything, or I don't have to have sex with him. And I just, whenever I'm ready, I'm gonna just make it happen. Now, I'm not saying that a woman should, just do it just to do it. I'm saying that it's a boost to a woman's ego to feel like this type of shit would happen. You understand? To the point where a guy, would give her that much attention and energy. You see what I'm saying? So it makes women fantasize about having their, quote unquote ideal guy going through so much just to be with her. You understand what I'm saying? So that shit is occurring in the movie. This is what's making some of these women like this shit, right? And what happens is throughout the movie, he's, taking her shopping and, hanging out with her, trying to, entice her to get sexual with him. There's a scene in there where he has her tied up to a bed and then he brings in another girl to give him head so she could see him getting head so that it could kind of turn her on. He's like, yo, this could have been you. You could have been sucking my dick. Shit like that, right? But what's interesting about this, and, I'm going to give spoilers. It doesn't matter. It's not, but you guys should still see this. But anyway, there's a scene in the movie where the chick who gets kidnapped, she, they end up having sex or whatever. And he ends up sending her back, I think, home, or he lets her go for a while. And then she goes to her best friend's house. And then so her and her best friends, talking about the dude, right? And I thought this is a very interesting scene because in the scene, she's talking to her friend about the dude. And the thing is that she says that to describe him and the situation, it shows what women actually want or are actually, like what turns them on, what gets them going, right? So she basically says something to the effect of, and I'm paraphrasing, she's talking to her friend and she's like, describing the guy. She's like, oh, imagine a strong alpha male who knows what he wants and he defends you and he takes care of you. And when you're with him, you feel like a little girl. And, she's like, he makes all your sexual fantasies come true. Like this is what she's saying. Now remember, this is a guy who fucking kidnapped her. You understand what I'm saying? Now, some of y'all might be like, you're like, well, it's just a movie. No, you have to understand. This is a movie, but it's women are into this. You understand? Because essentially, you could say, if you're looking at this objectively, there's part of this where you could say, okay, he's basically raping this chick. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of women actually have rape fantasies, which is what is drawing them to this movie. Because see, this movie is sort of like I never watched 50 Shades of Grey. You understand? But it's in that 50 Shades of Grey type of vibe, and women love that 50 Shades of Grey shit. So it's in that vein where women get turned on by dominant men. Now, this is not to say that women want to get raped even though they have rape fantasies, but what it is that it's the fact that this guy is, aggressive and dominant, which turns women on. Because trust me, women were watching this movie getting wet. I guarantee you. You understand? I guarantee you. And also another thing that I find interesting about this, because I feel like if dudes who are incels watch this movie, they're gonna lose their fucking mind, because it's basically shit that they'll say, or even the black pill dudes, because this guy, he's tall, good looking dude, whatever, he has the money and the status, right? He has the looks, money, and status. And so part of what makes this woman even just like deal with this guy is because she is attracted to him. You understand what I'm saying? She is attracted to him, because even in that scene when she was talking to her girlfriend, she was like, oh, he's tall and he has, he's good looking and all this other stuff, right? And what's interesting is that when a woman is attracted to you, right? And this is the lesson you need to get out of this. When a woman is attracted to you, she will let you get away with shit. Right? Now, again, don't take this literal as far as, going to kidnap some chick or whatever. I'm just saying that just in general, if a woman's attracted to you, let's say you say something stupid or you do something goofy, right? If she's attracted to you, she'll let it slide because she's attracted to you. You understand what I'm saying? Which is why she'll be, whatever with it, right? And so it's showing that in this movie, this woman, she's sort of going along with it at the end of the day and starting to feel him because she's attracted to him. You understand what I'm saying? She's into him, even though this motherfucker kidnapped her. She's still like fucking with him, and they talk about this whole thing of it's showing like Stockholm syndrome. For those who don't know, that means that when a person is like held captive or something, they start to get an emotional bond or attachment to their captor. So she's she's with this guy who kidnapped her, and then she ends up falling in love with this dude. You understand what I'm saying? And what I find also interesting in the movie is that she got mad at her boyfriend, because in the movie she has a boyfriend, and I think what happened was the boyfriend wasn't really fucking her as much, and then she ends up meeting this dude who kidnaps her or whatever. But anyway, the guy who kidnaps her, I think he shows her some pictures of her boyfriend fucking with some other girls or whatever. And her boyfriend just cheated on her, right? But she was like kind of upset at her boyfriend, or not. She was mad at her boyfriend or whatever, or she didn't really want to fuck with her boyfriend because she's like, oh, you're a cheater and all this other stuff. But at the same time, she's cool with fucking with the dude who kidnapped her. You understand what I'm saying? So she was more emotionally attached and interested in that guy. You feel what I'm saying? So, it's interesting because I think what guys can learn from this is just understanding the duality when it comes to how women, present themselves and how women act behind the scenes. Meaning, in everyday regular society, women love to present themselves as these, really like innocent. I don't want it, I don't do that type of stuff. I'm not that type of girl, type of energy. Right? But then behind closed doors, they want a strong alpha male to, put it on them. You feel what I mean? Because listen, I didn't see no fucking, I haven't seen any motherfucker, any chicks on Twitter or Instagram or whatever complaining about this movie, talking about its toxic masculinity. I didn't hear no shit about that. I didn't hear women complaining about, oh, this is wrong and how could you, there's no fucking, let's boycott Netflix for none of that shit. These women are watching this movie and they pussies is getting wet. You feel what I'm saying? So listen, guys, check that shit out, man. Check it out. You understand? Just look at the dynamic between the dude and the chick who he kidnaps, and see, chicks, man. and the funny part is I've seen other guys, and other people reviewing this movie, and some dudes just don't. They just like they having their little red pill rage moments. They're like, what the fuck? And women, they're complaining about Me Too movement and all this shit, and they're supporting this type of stuff. That's crazy. I don't understand. These women are always complaining about men and toxic masculinity, but they're supporting movies like this. I just don't get it, right? But see, again, you got to understand how women operate. You got to understand female nature, man. Like, chicks, they're gonna gravitate to that shit. That shit turns them on. That dominant, aggressive male who they claim is toxic masculinity, and they talk about you got to be more sensitive and all that other shit. No, they don't want that shit. They don't want that shit. These chicks watching this shit, I was looking at a video, and I think this dude was talking about this, and he was saying on Twitter he saw some chick talking about she watched this movie 5 times already. You understand? Like, probably sitting there playing with her pussy watching this shit. You understand?
Yo, what's going on? Listen, guys, myself and Miles Cunningham, we are coming out with a virtual seminar on June 30th, 2020 at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is going to be on Zoom, and it's called Expectations versus Reality, What Men Have to Do to be Successful in the Game. Listen, guys, this seminar, the game is going to be crazy heavy. I'm telling you guys, you do not want to miss this shit. Listen. Space is extremely limited, okay? So guys, do not try to wait at the last minute to register. So click the link in the description box and register now. You feel what I'm saying? Do it right now. You feel what I mean? All right, so that's pretty much it. I'm out of here, guys. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.
Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below.